Hey, tell me how you really feel.
I am. It's shit.
Hey, you want to see the orange card?
You have psionics with the. Bah! What are they doing?
He looks like an '80s guy got a whole bunch of money and went out and bought a full account for his car.
Yo, he looks like a McElboy thrift shop.
What's going on, guys? Mr. Tryhard here, and I want to talk about the Turbo Crate today. Spoiler alert, I'm not exactly impressed. I've opened a lot of crates, CC 1 through 4. I've opened up a handful of Player's Choice crates. So I guess you could kind of say like I'm a crate-asaur. Crate-asaur? Yeah, bad pun. Dad joke alert. And now that this new Turbo Crate's here, I have to tell you, I'm not impressed at all. Like it's horrible. But before we get to that, I do want to show off, I did get the Champ wheels. With 2 hours to spare, I was able to get these things with the help of a couple of friends who did a little bit of carrying for me. But yeah, I was able to get it like the last second. I'm super happy about that. It was amazing time. I've never played so much Rocket League in my entire life. But I was able to get that. Back to the Turbo Crate. So now, these are all the items. I'm gonna talk about each one, but I don't necessarily think it's fair to talk too poorly about the rare decals, because like out of all the crates, the rare decals are pretty much garbage, right? Like, I don't know why Sonics makes these things, because nobody really uses them, but they're there and they're not really great, so they usually just get traded up like right away. So I'll just kind of glance over them and just not talk about it too much. Like, here's the Breakout Haiwa. I don't even... How do you say that? The Masamune Kawaii, Octane Griffin, Dominus Suji, Takumi Aqueous. Yeah, so that's all the rare decals. You know, again, nothing really to write home about. Out of all the crates, there's only one rare decal I like. It's the Funny Book, and I think it's cool that it comes painted because you can actually get some pretty cool color combinations going on. And some people prefer the Funny Book over like mystery decals. It's really that nice, and the fact that it's rare means that you get a lot of them and you have really high chances of getting painted. So I think that's cool. Moving on to the very rare. Now, when they did the Player's Choice voting to determine what's in the Player's Choice crate, they had snakeskin as an option for the ZSR, not the regular Octane like this one here. And I was surprised that the distortion won out through all of them, right? Now that they actually have an Octane snakeskin, I don't know that I would actually choose either of them. Like, I kind of thought snakeskin should have won, but yeah, looking at it now, it's not that cool. And then you have the Xeno Splash. And this thing, I kind of feel like it should have been like a Halloween limited item, not a crate item. I don't know. It reminds me of like the Ooze in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or I don't know, baby diarrhea maybe. It's just not. It's not visually appealing to me. I don't know why they have this. Then you got the Septum. Like these aren't too bad. You know, I could dig these for a little bit of time. And I like how they glow when you turn like this, but if I understand correctly, if you get painted ones, they don't really glow anymore. And that's like a huge appeal to these, is that they visually stick out. So if that's the case, then yeah, I would definitely not rock the painted ones. The only item out of all of these up until this point that I kind of like is the Breakout Vector. It's cool how it moves down. It reminds me of like the 80s. I don't know, it's okay. Like, I don't really like this car. If it was a Type S, I'd probably wear it, but the regular Breakout, I'm just not a fan of. Moving on to the imports, okay? What is this? Why would anybody want this on the car? It's like, I don't have, you know, I guess I have the devil horns, but I don't have any inclination to wear fur on my car. It's not a monster movie. I don't know, man. I'm not digging it. I don't like it. It's not and it's an import too. Like this thing's gonna be worth nothing at some point. Then you have the Tachyon boost, and this is like another item that I'm okay with. Like I like the colors, right? Like the standard colors that come out of it. I think it's pretty cool. It matches my car, for example, which is nice. So yeah, I'm actually okay with this, and I would probably wear this on a car at some point. And then you got the Endo, and this thing is like hype city right now. It's going for like 13 keys today. It's insane. Everybody wants this thing. It's the only original import body in existence, right? Up until now, you've had to buy them as DLC items, but this one actually comes out of a crate. So like, I respect Psyonix that they actually started introducing original import bodies, but I've been driving this car all day. I'm borrowing it from a friend right now. I've been driving this car all day, and you know, it's just not for me personally because it's really low, and I like the taller hitbox for dribbling purposes and then hitting the ball off the wall. It's just easier for me. So again, not an awful car. I don't think it belongs anywhere near with the amount of hype that everybody's giving it, but time will tell. Give it a week and we'll see if people are still paying 13 keys for this thing, because it's not going to happen. And then you got these things, man. These are why I'm making this video. Like seriously, these are exotic wheels. Exotic wheels. Outside of the mystery decals, these are the rarest items you can get in a crate. When you trade up, this is the highest thing that you can trade up to. Like, why would anybody want to trade up to this? Like, I'm a pretty big collector. Like, I have like one of everything, and I have multiples of a lot of painted items. You know, obviously from the crate opening. I've just been like buying stuff like crazy since then. But I would not pay for these wheels. I wouldn't take these wheels for free. Like, why would anybody want these? I don't get it. I feel like somebody was just trolling the Rocket League community, maybe for April Fool's Day. Like, I would love to meet the person who designed these and just give them a cookie and say, congratulations, you trolled every single Rocket League player in the world. And because I don't understand. Like, okay, so the champion wheels are purple, and I really dig this color scheme, right? But I wouldn't want these wheels. So I guess if you don't have the champ wheels, this would be like the next best thing. If you don't have the alpha wheels, I guess this would be like the next best thing. But I just like the design is horrible. I would never want to wear these. And then you have the two new mystery decals, and we'll get there in a second. I actually am borrowing one of them, and I put a car together, okay? So I'm going to show you this thing. With one of the mystery decals, Tachyon white boost, and yeah, let's check it out. So this is it. This is the Tora black market decal. You can't see the boost, but I have the Tachyon white boost. I'll show you that in a second. And the new Endo car that everybody's hyping over. So like right now, this car is really, really expensive. The body's like 13 keys. The decals, I mean, this thing's like crazy because it's brand new. Like very few people have this. So it's probably worth like 40 or 50 keys today, like right now. And then with my sky blue Zamba. So like this car all together is worth probably almost like 100 keys. Very expensive car. But like this decal doesn't belong as a black market decal. If it was like a rare decal or a very rare decal, I would probably dig it. You know, like if you look at some of those decals, they are animated, and it's just a little bit of animation, which is like what you would see in those lower tier decals. But as a black market, I just don't understand. I don't understand how they did this. Like, you have some really nice black market decals. I think that they should have done something more interesting. Or if you wanted to have like this tiger stripe pattern or zebra pattern, whatever it is, you know, just make the larger pattern move more. You know, there's a lot of cool things you can do with the black market decal. So I was really, really surprised to see this on a car. So I'm going to show you the Tachyon boost. This is titanium white, and again, like out of all the items, I think that the Tachyon boost is something that I would probably use. And like this white one's pretty cool, and I'd be really interested to see some of the other colors, like crimson, for example. That might look really nice. So I like the fact that you can like customize this, but everything else not digging. Like the only thing that looks good about this car specifically, like right here on your screen, is the colors. because my sky blue Zombies are so sick. Like the colors on this work really well, but I can do that with anything, right? So like if I switch over to Heat Wave, for example, like that looks super nice, right? So it's not, I'm not giving credit to the decal itself. It's really just the color scheme works really well, and these wheels are super nice. So yeah, that's about it. I have some other stuff. I guess I could show you guys. I borrowed some of this other stuff here. So I did borrow the both of the exotic wheels, if I can find them here. So here's the roulettes. Oh my god, man. And here's the Kalos. Like, why? Hey guys, you know, I know people are gonna disagree with me on some of this stuff, but I mean, let's just compare, right? Let's compare. Here's Kalos, Champ wheels, Sky Blue Zombies. Even like the purple FSLs, I have those too. Like so much nicer. And I know these aren't painted, and I have a feeling some people are going to argue that. You know, they come purple out of the box. I'm done talking about it. That's all I have to say today. I wanted to show you some of the stuff that comes out of the Turbo Crate, give you my impression on it, and tell you that at this point in time, I don't foresee myself ever opening a Turbo Crate, and I've opened a lot of crates. So there you have it, folks. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you next time. We'll see you soon. Bye. I do have a key. I guess I could open it and just not tell anybody. Yeah, let's do it. Nobody will ever know. They can't call me a liar.